Okay, just like a backup recording, because I this is gonna be for like my monthly game. I was gonna be, and the main reason why is because, unfortunately, I'm not confident in beating Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories in time. I think I could for July or for June, but definitely not today. Definitely not this month. Unfortunately, just been kind of constantly going back between my gacha games, even though I said I didn't want to play them anymore. So that's kind of a bummer, but yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to beat FNAF, even though that's like the easiest game on earth. Not the easiest game on earth, but like it's not too hard. If you know what to do, it shouldn't be. Like I think the strat I'm gonna go with is just close the doors on Foxy. Not close the door, like close the door on Freddy, and then like I remember a trick where like close the door, check on Freddy, and like every time, like double check the lights, like light check, and then close the door, check Foxy. That's like the goal, I think. That's kind of the vibe I want to go for. Not the vibe, like that's the plan. Obviously night 1 and night 2 shouldn't be too hard. I'm only worried about night 3 because again Freddy and stuff. I know you're kind of supposed to keep watching him constantly to actually prevent him from like going into the cameras. But still, it's a very like tough thing, I guess. Also, I think something that kind of irritates me, or like I'm not good with, is loud noises. That's kind of one of the reasons why I hate and don't like to play the more modern FNAF games or the late game Scott Cawthon era of FNAF. It's because like, and if you want to play them properly, you have to blast your freaking volume, you know? Because in FNAF 4, you have to like try to hear the noise for the enemy, or hear the noises of the animatronics, and like they're really quiet breathing, you know? So it's like you have to do that, and of course if you fail, you get jump scared by really loud noises. It's like I can't handle that. My ears are a bit sensitive. It's like I can't really do that much. So it's like, goddamn. Okay, so this video is kind of a test to see how well I can perform doing like post-production audio, because I'll be honest, I did not intend this FNAF video to like actually be a video. My main intention was to just kind of get background footage while playing the game for one of my longer videos that I plan on making on my main channel, where I do like essays and type of stuff. And essentially for that video, it's basically just me trying to beat a game every month for the year, just kind of like a New Year's resolution. And I mainly did FNAF last minute because I originally gonna do another game, but I couldn't do it in time, or I knew I couldn't do it in time, so I just tried to pick up another game that I knew I could beat like really quickly to kind of count it for the month of May, and that was FNAF, specifically FNAF 1, because unironically I am unfortunately a LARPer of the franchise. I've actually never finished any of the games. I have all the games obviously, but I've never really finished any of the original Scott Cawthon games. I have finished Security Breach, Secret of the Mimic, and that's really it. Honestly, I think everything else I've only played like 1 or 2 minutes of it and then stopped afterwards. So finally being able to actually beat an old FNAF game was pretty nice, and I'm gonna try to just kind of go over my thought process for each night when I'm not really talking too much in this video, because again, unfortunately, I only planned for this to be background footage, so I didn't really talk that much in comparison to the Jason video or any other future Let's Plays that I will do. But starting for like the first 2 nights, it's honestly not going to be that much of a big deal, because you know they are technically the tutorial on how to play the game, so they don't really do much at all. I'm just kind of skip by those 2 real quickly, and then I'll kind of do more of a post game talking once night 3 starts, because that's when things kind of get a little bit more intense. Just to be safe, I know it's probably still there. Oh my god, how is she already here? What? I thought she wouldn't move that soon. What the fuck? How does she go from the hall to the back to the dining room? It makes no sense. I'm so used to the strategy I've seen online with the game, but the issue is that's usually when they're all moving constantly fast. So it's kind of hard to do that when they're not moving fast at all. That's what makes it like a bit difficult to work with. Yay! Dude, I was at 13% on night 1. That's crazy. I gotta step up my game, man. Yeah, so nights right here is when things get very difficult because as you're gonna see soon, I am going to kind of die a lot. And that's because while Freddy starts moving here, the other characters will move like a lot faster to a point where if you actually have no strategy at all, that's when you're gonna start dying. That's when you're gonna realize that you need to actually have a strategy to figure out how to actually counter every character rather than just closing the doors willy-nilly. You're gonna actually have to start focusing on stuff throughout the game, especially with sound and hearing, and eventually of course, you know, focusing on Foxy and Freddy. But for now, I think during this time I actually still had no clue how to form a proper strategy. So as you're gonna see here, I am gonna die kind of a lot, but I think it's kind of funny, to be honest. Okay, let me just closer. So I think the footsteps in general mean they're getting closer. Okay, I hear footsteps. When you hear footsteps, that means they're getting closer to you. And that's when I really need to keep an eye on the doors. Oh, they're all gone. Alright, let me... Too scared. I really need to know where Freddy is. Oh, closer! I literally couldn't do anything. I literally couldn't do anything. I don't. I'm about to say I heard a trick where you stand still, you don't die, but then I went out immediately. Yeah. 5 a.m. at night 3. Oh, that's not bad for like going one in one go. But damn, that was so close. The thing is that like, I'm scared to like check, I guess. You know, I keep forgetting. I don't know exactly how long it would take for Freddy to get to your door, but then I remembered it's like one at a time. So the only one I'd have to worry about would be Foxy. So once I hear the door much, he should be in the kitchen, and then that's when I should probably worry about Freddy. Otherwise, I shouldn't really care. Shit, fucking Christ! I hate that. Freddy made another movement, but it shouldn't be too far. It should be like in the restroom area, I think. Yeah, no, he was in the restroom. I'm like locked the fuck in. I cannot. He's in the kitchen now. Yes. Okay. No, here's the harder part. Night 4 and 5. I'm not doing night 6. Fuck that shit. I think this is 5 Nights at Freddy's. I'm doing 5 Nights at Freddy's. Alright, I'm not doing any more than that. First time Chica's at the door. Okay, nice. Oh, not nice, but you know. Interesting. Honestly, them glitching out is really helpful. Because that actually like helps me know if they're like right outside. So honestly, pro tip. Pro tip. God damn it. They're literally both at my door. I can't do anything. So night 4 is actually when I start to realize that there might be a strategy that I can form, but it's also kind of difficult to figure out which strategy to do because a lot of people never really talked about how Freddy can kind of stay on the camera if you're looking at him in comparison to Foxy, which is like, it basically just like doing the same thing as Foxy but with Freddy, and the only difference is that Freddy can move around the building compared to Foxy, who is just stationary. But if you can overall just like figure out how to look at Freddy and Foxy properly, you can kind of keep them both in the same spot. And at that time, I think I was trying to figure out if I should try to risk trying to do both because that can waste more power on the camera, or try to figure out the strategies that a lot of people do, which is just keep Freddy on the right door, on the right hallway, and just kind of close the door on him constantly, which is something I probably could learn how to do, but I feel like it's way too hard for me to do because I'm not confident with like knowing when Freddy would be at the door and when you would have to close it, or when he would kill you for trying to close it. You know, I don't exactly know when his kill would happen, so I was way too unconfident to try that out. So I just wanted to try my best to kind of keep him away from the door, and anytime he got closer to me, or at least right on the hallway, I would just almost keep the right door exclusively closed because that is something I was really not ready for. I'm gonna look up a guy. And dead. No, you saved me. I want you. So I have to kind of watch him like Foxy, which wastes his camera power, or I fuck up and kill myself. No, or I try to watch him like Foxy, or are we forever cursed to hold the right door and open my monitor? But it's a bread. I don't even know how not y'all. I don't even know how Markiplier did this shit for like 5 parts. Like was it one night an episode? Oh yeah, I think he did die a lot, so I'm guessing that's part of it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm tough. Yay! We're not doing the 6 night, by the way. I think I still need to clarify that. We're not doing the 6 nights. That shit is tough. Fuck. Alright, night 5. This is where things get kind of interesting for me personally, even though you kind of can't tell in the video, but I just need to give some quick backstory to like why I was doing all this, of course, and like additional stuff related to that, with one of them being the fact that I was recording this on like the last few days of May, and my intention for FNAF was to kind of finish it in one sitting, and technically I was kind of close. As you see, I'm on night 5 and it was like the first recording, but unfortunately, as you're gonna see in a little bit, I'm gonna die a lot, and I was unfortunately like kind of in a really sour mood where it's like I was pretty impatient and I just kind of wanted to get things done ASAP, and I was like on the verge of just like being like, oh yeah, I cannot finish this game for the month, I'm so sorry. I almost did that, but luckily you're gonna see what happens kind of like later on, that things kind of got better. But this night was kind of interesting. I think I was starting to figure out a good strategy for me to use, and I was kind of just like focused on both Freddy and Foxy like really fast, especially if you know where Freddy's at all times, because fortunately he actually moves in a very linear path. So like if you know where he's at, you can watch him constantly, especially if he's in a specific spot like the kitchen. You can hear like the song that plays when you're running out of power. So like, you know, stuff like that are good hints to know where Freddy is. And I kind of constantly swap between him and Foxy constantly, but when I know I'm kind of in a struggle with Bonnie and Chica kind of popping in left and right, especially near the end of the shift, I choose to just kind of solely focus on Foxy, because then I would know Freddy is pretty far behind and it would take him some time to actually start moving closer to my door, which of course could eventually help me win, but as you're gonna see, for now that doesn't really happen. Shit! No! 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 Fuck! 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 I fucking tapped out of it for a second. Fuck! 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 I had a whole flow going on and everything. Fuck! I hope they didn't fuck with the recording. How did I miss that? What? Fuck this shit, bro. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Fuck. I was doing so well, and then why did that fuck up? Why did it jam? I had in perfect reaction time to that. I was so bullshit. I could have done it, but then Foxy was already really far out, so I didn't want to risk it. I probably could have made it, honestly, if I was talking enough to leave it up. That's so bullshit, bro. I was so fucking close. Now I'm pissed. I'm not even mad. I'm not even scared. I'm just pissed. And then I fucked up with like clicking out of the game for a second. Why did I jam? See, like okay, that took way slower for me to do. But then like the other time, I swear on God, I was really fast with that, and it fucked up. Okay, I literally can't even do anything. This fucker is still at my door, bro. I hate Bonnie with a passion, bro. Okay, come on, please, 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 please. Damn, that was so fucking fast, man. I'm not doing it. No, it's too fast. Dude, if they just held on like a second longer, bro, I could have made it. I want to have the classic win at the power outage. Fuck, dude, I'm so close. That's the worst part too. Okay. Honestly, God, one more try. If I can't beat it, then deadass, I'm just gonna not do it. I'm just gonna say, fuck this month. I tried and I couldn't. Alright? Whether it's me being lazy or just having a rough time, I don't know. I just don't want to. No, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. I know I should just probably come back to this another day and something, but I'm just so tired. I don't know what's with today, man. Oh, it's the crying face, the rare screen. Oh, so beautiful. 5 children are reported missing. Suspect convicted. Oh, 5 children crying. That's 3 actually. I can't count. It's a tragedy. Oh, a tragedy. It's all a tragedy. That's normal. No. Give me my rare Easter egg. 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 Please. Golden Freddy, come and touch me. Sorry. Very inappropriate. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know what's with me today. I tried playing GTA, got mad really easily. Tried fucking doing this, can't even do it. Can't do anything, man. Today is just an off day. I don't know. I tried, and that's what matters, I guess. Freddy Fazbear? Freddy Fazballs? You gonna show me Freddy Fazballs? Show me Freddy Faz. Ooh, whoa, that's a cool like connection thing. That's cool actually. So bad my mouth was in the fucking way. No, how sad. Such a sad day for humanity. We lost to FNAF. We lost to FNAF at Freddy's. Such a sad day for humanity.
The next day.
Alright, what's up gamers? Today I'm gonna blow my brains out today. No, I'm kidding. Alright, so last night I tried playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I got to night 5 and I lost like 3-4 times in a row. And I gave up and I wanted to blow my brains out. But but maybe I just needed some time away from the game. And then now I think I'm ready to try again. I'm gonna do like 5 tries. If I fuck up, I'm leading to recording, blowing my brains out tonight. I hate to say it, but I think back then when I lost to Bonnie, like when he jammed the fucking door for no reason, I think honestly I could have just not done anything and prayed that Foxy wouldn't attack, and it might have worked. But again, Foxy is unpredictable. I didn't know if he was gonna be able to do that. So yeah. All right, let's try this again. My goal is to not get jump scared. I hate jump scares with a passion, so I'm gonna try that as best I can. My plan is to hear Freddy laugh, make sure he's wherever he's at on the cameras, and then it constantly like peek between Foxy and Freddy, because Freddy doesn't move unless you actively look away. Should be able to hear Chica and Bonnie at the doorway no matter what. The issue is that I have to flick really fast for this, and it's really hard to do it because it fucks up sometimes when I move the camera. Like you know, my mouse doesn't move, is it in the same position all the time. The Chica's in there, Bonnie's still out here. We're good. You know where everybody is at this point in time. Okay, Bonnie's out there for some reason. Not anymore, I lied. Come on, the bet. Please. Come on. Okay, I don't think it's gonna happen, but like I feel like I held off for a bit. I don't know. Oh, let's go! Yes! Oh my god. The fucking the power outage method. Oh, I had to pray for that. Oh my god. I can finally count it as being finished. Let's fucking go. I actually beat FNAF for the first time ever. It's actually the first time I genuinely beat it. Oh. I'm not doing night 6. That doesn't count. I'm not counting that. I'm not counting night 6. Like, yes, 1 star. That's all. Like, I'm not counting night 6 and custom night as extra content. I am not fucking beating that shit. Let me try it though. Can you kill me already? Oh my god, bro. I think night 6 is possible for me at least, but that was too close. I said night 5 is the max. I was really close, but I am not gonna care. I did it. I beat 5 nights of Freddy's in the name. That counts. We're ending this.